Restart here. We're coming to 6 laps to go here in the Truck Series race at the Daytona Road Course. Ben Rhodes, last week's winner at the Oval, currently leads. Sheldon Creed, who's dominated the race in second, climbed his way back from an error during the last caution when he was trying to save fuel, pulling a Marcos Ambrose. We're green. Rhodes with a good start. Riley Herbst trying to challenge for second. Creed holds on to it for now, trying to make a charge on Rhodes. Can everybody stay clean up in turn 1? Riley Herbst up to second spot. Creed trying to challenge him back. Maybe a little bit of contact there. A little bumping and banging there. And Rhodes wants them to continue racing back there so he can try to pull away. But Creed is trying to distance himself from Riley Herbst.
Driven away a bit. Now through turn 5. To turn 6 on the left-hander. Rhodes leads.
Rhodes continues to lead. Looking to do something only 2 other Camping World Truck Series drivers have done in its history. 2006, Mark Martin. 2013, Johnny Saunders. We have a spin. Yeah, the 20 of Spencer Boyd going around there. Anyway, Mark Martin in 2006 and Johnny Sauter in 2013. The only 2 drivers that have won the first 2 races of the Camping World Truck Series season. Chandler Smith battling Kaz Gralla in the 8th spot. I apologize, 6th, as there's another spin. That's Austin Hill in the 16. A little bit of smoke there. Yeah, that smoke could be an internal fires. There's another stopped vehicle. Probably is going to be a caution for at least one of those 2.
Meanwhile, we stay green. We're not going to stay green long.
Yeah, there's the caution right there. Boyd can't get his moving, and Austin Hill can't get his moving either.
Across the line with 5 to go. That guy, Ben Rhodes, he didn't want to see that caution. He had driven off away from Sheldon Creed, which is the first time.
So that means another restart.
Seen anybody put any ground between themselves and Creed, and Rhodes is able.
Not exactly a lot of ground for anybody.
We re-rock them and restart again. Here's Austin.
Another replay of Austin Hill's spin.
He was off the pace.
He was off the pace. Something happened earlier.
So he just was trying to limp home and wound up spinning around. You can see all the fire coming out from under the hood. That looks like more than just carburetor fire.
More than something internal.
He wasn't able to get it going again.
So we'll re-rack him and try him again. Timmy Hill running in the truck race. He's currently in 15th. It's going to have to take a lot for him to get up to the front, though. Derek Kraus running in 16th. Top 10 for the restart is Rhodes, Creed, Herbst, Friesen, Gralla, Chandler Smith, Lassard, Eckes, Sauter, and Tanner Gray. Pace truck comes out of the final chicane. He'll make the left turn onto pit road. And we're going to restart this race. See if we can complete 3 green flag laps. Ben Rhodes leads him down. Another good restart by that 99. John Hunter trying to make it 4 wide. That ain't going to work, boys. Everybody jockeying for positions. And Creed has kept himself in the battle. He's going to duck it down to the inside. Maybe a little contact. Creed looking for the lead. Creed's got the line, and he's going to clear him. The 2 truck of Sheldon Creed takes the lead once again. He's dominated most of this race. But during one of the cautions, while trying to save fuel, he ends up losing the lead because of not maintaining positions. As we got a spin, that's the 75 of Sam Mayer, as we got a big-time battle for the lead between Rhodes and Sheldon Creed. They're going to be duking it out for the next couple of laps as we have another caution.
The caution is back out.
NASCAR, why can't you let these kids race?
That's oil, too. He needs to
Tanner Gray stopped.
Tanner Gray. It's been an eventful night for Tanner.
He had been in the top 10.
Big damage.
Not exactly the
And there you see.
night Sam Mayer was looking for. First race of the year. On a part-time effort for trucks and Xfinity this year before he moves up full-time to Xfinity.
Side by side. You know what happened, Vince? There's only 3 to go. And these guys are pushing for all they can. You can see
Yeah, Gray ends up spinning into that wall over there, and
a chain reaction behind
you
him.
saw Sam Mayer take that wild ride.
All while that was going on, there was a great battle for the lead. Watch Sheldon Creed.
And so this does guarantee overtime.
It goes back to what you were saying, Mike, about Creed. Just seems
There's the battle for the lead again. Sheldon Creed up against Ben Rhodes.
The rest of the competitors tonight. And that's where he's had an advantage.
Those two are very fierce competitors fighting for every inch of advantage on the racetrack. So the overtime restart is going to be intense.
See the smoke there? That's when Creed smoked that left front tire.
Creed smoked the tires. Here comes Ben Rhodes back on his right side. And Creed was just able to get back in front of him when the caution came out. We will remind you of the overtime rules when we get closer to the restart. Can we finish a lap under green? NASCAR on Fox guys were saying do not lead when you're going into the final chicane because you're going to get dumped. A quick overview of the NASCAR overtime rules. It's going to be a 2-lap shootout to the finish once we take the green flag. Our ultimate goal is to try to make it around 1 full lap under green to make it to the white flag. If we can do that, the next flag will end the race, whether it be the caution or the checkered. If not, then we'll try this thing again and again and again until the fat lady sings, so that we can get a clean restart. But the one fact does not change, that once we take the white flag, the next flag ends the entire thing. As the 23 truck of Chase Purdy has a bunch of contact on that nose. By the way, they added some new rumble strips in this backstretch chicane, so that way drivers that go into that area don't dig into the dirt. Up next on FS1 after this game, you got Utah State against Boise State in men's basketball. And I believe I heard former Miami Marlins play-by-play announcer Rich Waltz on the call. If it is him, that's pretty cool. I've watched a little bit of baseball here and there, and I think he was. Austin Wayne Self having a little bit of trouble trying to fire that thing back up. Another hectic restart.
Yep, to Larry McReynolds' daughter. So it's catching. We'll drink the water.
Here's a quick replay of what happened. Just outside the chicane. Austin Wayne Self goes around. That's the tail end of it.
They don't have a choice. They're going to come racing back to that chicane. Boy, John Hunter Nemechek was all over the bumper.
And here's what happened on the outside of the turn right here. Somebody spun out. That was the 24 of Rafael Lassard, Talladega winner last year.
That truck, the 22 of Self, was stuck there. NASCAR had to throw the caution.
Here's Jet Noland. May have gotten some help in the back from Haley Deegan.
Under caution for the 8th
then gets stuck in the mud and can't get himself out of there.
Road course record in this series. Jet Nolan goes around.
How long is it going to take before we get a actually clean restart?
Once again, our
Okay, let's try this thing again. Another quick reminder of the overtime rule. It's a 2-lap shootout. This is our second attempt. We've got to complete one full lap under green in order for this to be declared an official race. Once we get to the white flag, then the next flag will end the race, caution or checkered. If we do not, as we saw last time with Ben Rhodes, agonizingly for him, the caution comes out before the white flag. We'll do this thing again and again and again until the rooster crows. But once we do take that white flag, the next flag will end it no matter what. Road course winners in the truck series, you see them right there. John Hunter Nemechek won in Canada in 2016. Brett Moffitt won at Canada in 2019. And Sheldon Creed won the Daytona Road Course last year as part of a makeup for Watkins Glen when New York was no longer permitting sporting events due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Some of these guys are running close on fuel, namely Sheldon Creed and maybe some others. Ben Rhodes, the leader, starting on the inside lane. John Hunter Nemechek up there in third. He may have a say in how this race ends. Riley Herbst fourth, Kaz Gralla fifth, followed by Matt Crafton, Chandler Smith, Johnny Sauter, Tyler Ankrum, who's worked his way up from one lap down near the back of the field to ninth, and Derek Kraus in the 19, running in 10th. Pace truck out of the final chicane. He'll pull down onto pit road again. Can we get a clean restart this time? Can we make it around for one full lap? We're about to find out. And people are running out of fuel in the back. John Hunter Nemechek right on that back bumper of Ben Rhodes. Everybody's slipping and sliding. 3 wide out of 1. Matt Crafton losing some spots. And a spin, Chandler Smith. Another pile up here. Does this bring out a yellow? Meanwhile, the top two have broken away from the rest of the pack, or at least trying to. Are people in the back under power? Because a lot of people are running close on fuel mileage. If they throw a caution at this point, I don't see how they're ever going to be able to get a clean restart. Rhodes trying to pull away from Nemechek. Caution out again.
Some of these guys are going to have to pit, Vince.
Richard Lucius, the crew chief for Ben Rhodes.
This video is going to be 30 minutes long before we even have a finish to this race.
Last pitted on 26, a lot of cautions.
Oh my gosh.
John Hunter on 34. He's definitely good.
The guys really that pitted at lap 22 are the ones that are nervous, right?
Yeah.
Sheldon Creed,
You pitted on lap 22. You're going to have to come to pit road at this point.
Sauter, if you look into the top 10.
Nemechek has gotten around Ben Rhodes under caution. I don't know if that means anything, as Jennifer Jo Cobb is stopped.
Come to a stop and could not get fired again. That's
Could be fuel.
For the caution. And you see her hand movement saying, just give me a push.
Yeah.
Best career finish for Jennifer Jo Cobb was 6th at Daytona in 2011. That's nearly 10 years ago. Over 10 years ago.
How about a third overtime? Triple overtime.
Let's try this thing again. Will we finish before midnight?
Truck will be as well. This is
Officially keeping track of all the recordings that I have done tonight on this one race alone. This is clip number 5 of the truck race finish reaction from the Daytona Road Course. And I'm not even sure this is even going to be the last clip. Can we make it at least to the white flag this time? This is the 3rd overtime attempt. I probably do not need to remind you guys again. It's a 2-lap shootout. We make it to the white. Next flag ends it. If we don't, we'll try it again and again. You guys have heard that over and over and over already.
6 wins in the series. Sheldon Creed.
Some guys coming onto pit road to try to shore up their fuel situation. I know Johnny Sauter did that.
Go back to Riley Herbst, looking for his first Camping World Truck Series win. In that
Top 10 summarized coming up to the restart will be Ben Rhodes, John Hunter Nemechek, Sheldon Creed, Kaz Gralla, Riley Herbst, the top 5, followed by Matt Crafton, Todd Gilliland, Derek Kraus, Brett Moffitt, and the man, the myth, the legend himself, Timmy Hill, running in 10th.
Let's go, boys. Let's see who's able to hang on, because there's going to be some pushing and shoving. Timmy Hill, see him in the 56 back there.
Timmy Hill!
Raced up inside the top 10. Great stories, Vince.
Yeah, that's with starting alongside Brett Moffitt.
The best iRacing driver of all time.
On that left front.
What about 11th place? That black #1 Monster Energy truck. That's Haley Deegan.
Haley Deegan running up there near the front as well. Could she pull off an upset here?
Bama Buggy's truck.
In only her second full-time truck race. Made a couple of starts in 2020, but this is only her second full-time race.
Front stretch in the
Pace truck comes onto pit road yet again.
Keep them heading the right direction. Let's settle this baby.
Can we make it to the white flag?
check on the outside.
Triple overtime underway.
Look at Crafton. Where's he?
Crafton making a big-time run on the high side. Can't be able to make it stick.
It's going to be Creed and John Hunter Nemechek grabbing second and third behind Rhodes.
Sheldon Creed gets second spot once again, trying to chase down Ben Rhodes.
Creed. Watch him on these entries to the corner.
Creed enters into the corner deep. John Hunter Nemechek trying to hold on to the third spot. Todd Gilliland working his way up near the front. He's trying to challenge.
But it's Rhodes leading Creed as they
Rhodes continues to lead. Creed looking to try to dive it deep into the corner again, trying to gain some more ground.
Slipping those back tires
On board with him.
from on board.
Tires beginning to lose grip.
Creed chasing Ben Rhodes.
Creed using his might and his muscle to try to keep up with that ever superior Ben Rhodes as Haley Deegan stuck in the dirt.
Off course. It's going to be hard for her to get rolling.
And she is not going to get rolling, is she?
The racers get back to the white flag. That's the question.
Ben Rhodes leading Sheldon.
Rhodes leads Creed. They're down the backstretch, heading towards the chicane over there. Creed trying desperately to gain ground.
Chicane a bit there. That allows Creed to close in. He'll make a big run on him coming into the front stretch.
Heading to the front stretch again.
Creed and John Hunter Nemechek, and then a pretty good gap back to fourth of Todd Gilliland.
For gosh sakes, can we make it to the white flag?
Ben Rhodes coming to the chicane on the front.
Front stretch chicane. Creed trying to close.
Rhodes gingerly through.
Rhodes trying to hang on to it.
What about Rhodes, Vince?
Coming for the white. Can we get it this time? It looks like we will. Mission accomplished. We take the white flag.
Which flag ends it? Will it be yellow or checkered?
The next flag, the yellow.
Next flag will end the race no matter what, as Creed looks to take one last stand at trying to chase down Ben Rhodes. Do either of them have enough fuel to make it back home?
Trying to become just the third driver to win the first 2 races.
On board with Creed as he tries to duck it down low. I just don't think his tires have enough grip to be able to find his way back up there. If Rhodes can just make it through these corners without any mistakes, I think he'll get it done.
Great corner there by Rhodes. You can see him lighting up those brakes and sliding the tires.
Rhodes lights up the tires a little bit, but no effects here.
Through 5, headed to 6.
Heading into turn 6, Creed doing everything he can to try to make up some ground, trying to dive into the corner deep.
Closes in there.
Just not enough. That 99 truck is just superior tonight.
It's the final lap at Daytona.
Into NASCAR 1 and 2, heading towards the backstretch chicane for the final time.
That mirror.
As we have a slow truck down there on the apron.
It's got to be perfect in order to hold off Creed.
What's going to happen here? Final time through the backstretch chicane. Rhodes needs to be flawless. He's good there. NASCAR 3 and 4. And one final chicane separates Ben Rhodes from his second consecutive win to start out the season. And the caution is out. The race is over. Ben Rhodes makes it 2 in a row to start 2021. Way to go. Got to take the checkered flag first. He does so. Yellow and checkered. Rhodes, Creed, 1 and 2. Nemechek, 3rd. Gilliland, 4th. And Riley Herbst in a one-off truck race finishes in 5th. So, 5th clip is a charm. Ben Rhodes, 2 for 2 in 2021. We've got the Xfinity Series tomorrow. Toyota gets its 200th truck win in its history. And I'm going to try to get a rest from all this action and number of cautions that were thrown trying to finish this race and see if we can prepare for Xfinity tomorrow and Cup on Sunday. I'll see you guys then.